Hello from Teenagers YouTube channel. This is Mark Josie. Today I want to do a review of this product which I think is really worth your time. This is the VEIKK new graphic tablet, and it's not even like searchable on YouTube yet. I don't see any like real review of this thing, but I think it's going to like really shock the market because you know what, it's cheap and at the same time you get a lot of good features compared to the even more expensive ones on the market today. So yeah, a lot of people would be like, huh, what? Yeah, okay, yeah, it is really good. It's better than I thought, and it's definitely a great upgrade. VEIKK, the last time I tried is the small tablet right here, the 4 by 6 inch tablet, which is still my favorite daily use graphic tablet. But this one is a bigger version. Okay, it's called the A50, and it also has the new 8000-ish level of pressure sensitivity, and this one is meant for the high res. So you see the resolution right here, 5080. Okay, and also the response rate is supposed to be faster than the old stuff. The old stuff I see is 230 something. This one is 250. But seriously, you know what? Don't look at the numbers. Just listen to me, and I'll tell you that it really works, and there's no lag. That's the main point. Inside the box, you see they cut costs on things like packaging, and it looks definitely crappy inside, but anyway, who cares? This thing is just a little box, white box with no fancy, you know, packaging stuff. But inside there, make sure you check there's the manual, and open the other side, you will see the spare nibs and the oh, and this one, fake CD. Is it this one? Yeah, the fake CD. Okay, so this one is not a CD, of course. You go online and you can download the driver. So basically it uses a driver that is you have to download it yourself, and that's the Stylus that came with it. Okay, now the Stylus looks better than the older version with that comes with the small tablet and the A30 and stuff like that. They look almost identical with the buttons and the nib, but the look overall is improved. Okay, I'm not sure if you can actually see that up close or even bright enough. Okay, they look almost identical, definitely, but like the length and such like that. But the old version looks more cheap with the plastic and silvery look. This one, the new version, okay, right here, the whole thing is in matte black, and it has a little tiny bit of, like, it's not exactly smooth. It feels a little bit of like textured plastic, yeah, but it doesn't feel very plastic to me anymore. Like, I know it's plastic, but it's not like this kind of cheap plastic that is glossy and stuff like that. This one feels more a little bit serious-er, okay, like that. And it's one of those that doesn't need battery, but I don't know what this hole is for. At the back they have a hole. It looks like those Huon ones where you need to plug it in and charge, and this one you definitely don't need to charge. Okay, so don't be afraid like, oh, there's a hole, missing a cord. Okay, it's battery free. What I like about it is that they come with a little pouch right here, which is well, at a glance it's kind of cheap, but it's better than nothing. And you can actually store this thing here to protect the nib when you're putting it on the table, which I like. Okay, so the tablet itself, this is the VEIKK A50. Just, you'll be like, hey, it's just another tablet, but no, there's a big improvement here. Okay, now you can see because of the lighting, okay, you can see nicely. This surface is wider and narrower than most of the more traditional looking tablet, and it's smooth. Everything feels like one piece, except right here, which is the buttons. And the buttons, they did a much better job this time. And there's also a touchpad, and this touchpad is not a trackpad, it's a touchpad. So you can do 5 things: swipe, 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 and swipe, and then you can like double tap. Okay, so I will show you what I did with these, and it makes my drawing so much better. And then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Now over the button there's no like there's no very vivid kind of thing sticking up to let you know that, oh, this is whatever button. But then if you are on the top section, okay, you should be able to feel that there's this row of button with a line in the center, and then the top is completely smooth. So even not looking, you can still feel that this is the bottom, this is the top row, and then this is the top, this is the bottom. Because the bottom, like you can say, the closer it is to the center, you feel the line. Okay, so that makes some sense to your brain. Okay, so you got 8 buttons, express keys, and also the swipe adding the extra 5. So that's a lot of features. Now, compared to the Huon that I reviewed before, you don't have the express keys right here, the shortcuts, the soft keys, what they call. But anyway, this is already very good. Now on the side, this is what I really like, which is the USB-C connection, and also a little switch right here that lets you switch on or off for the side right here, that touch pad or touch pad, okay, which is very good. And overall the size and the slimness, okay, of this, the thickness is very slim, very lightweight compared to all the tablets I have so far. Now of course not the smallest one right here, the 6x4, okay, but the size is a huge difference already. Okay, now using this tablet, I don't even need my keyboard shortcut at all. Okay, I don't even need the keyboard. Usually with the small tablet I do need my keyboard because I need to use the shortcut keys in Medibang and such, but this one you do not. Basically you just put it there and you can use right away without hassle. Now one good thing is, if you also have the small tablet right here, this is the VEIKK, I forgot A whatever, okay, so yeah, this this is the got mixed up with, oh no, S640, okay, the small one. I wrapped it up with paper. Now if you have this, you can also use this pen with this one. You can also use your other pen with this one as well. They can interchange. So basically it's the same pen, I believe, but just different look. And the new look is definitely one big improvement, because I find that the new pen, you do have more grip over it, and definitely changes the feel of the whole thing. Okay, so yeah, and now let me just grab that cable and let you see. This is the cable that comes with the tablet, okay, USB cable, and it got a 90-degree head right here, which is very convenient, because this kind of tablet you always want that 90-degree thing and not just sticks out. Let me tell you, if you buy a Wacom, there are some models that still don't have the 90-degree thing, and it's so annoying. And this one, you can do it this way or the other way, so it's really good. Okay, so now let me just plug this into the computer. And also one more thing I really like is the driver. Okay, for this tablet, the driver is basically the same thing as the A30 and the same thing as this S650. That's S640. Oh my god, all that numbers killing me. So yeah, it's the same driver. You don't need to uninstall anything if you have the small tablet. Okay, you just need to go plug this thing in, and it will detect your tablet right away. And also you can have this, okay, and then the A30, and then this one, okay, 3 tablets of the same brand together at once, and you can just plug, remove, plug, remove, plug, remove, and it will be able to sense your tablet and change all the settings accordingly when you plug in different tablets, which is superb. That is very important, at least for me, because I have so many tablets, and I dedicated this machine for doing, you know, filming with this kind of tablet, VEIKK brand only. Okay, so yeah, I have like 3 VEIKK brand, and I cannot always uninstall, install, just to test, right? Okay, so this is really good. I have 3 tablets in one machine, and everything is done. Now, using this touchpad first, okay, I go like this: forward, I zoom in; backward, I zoom out. Okay, and then when I swipe the right side, it rotates the right. Swipe the left, I rotate the left. So it becomes super. Double click, it returns back to normal, the center, the 100% view. Okay, now if let's say I grab a color, okay, red, something like this. Okay, so I have my top button and the bottom button set up. The lowest 2 is always the undo and redo button, okay, so that won't change. Now the top is the things that I will add, okay, like add brush, okay, add color, right, like this. Okay, you can see it's very smooth, and the lines and stuff is very nice, very smooth. The surface of this tablet, I will want to put a piece of paper over it for a little bit more control, but surprisingly, if I try to like write Chinese and stuff like that, it doesn't really have that floaty feeling, okay. Whereas the S640, I have a problem because like when I try to go like this, okay, and fast, it just kind of like floats and sticks, okay. So, but this one doesn't have that problem, so they definitely kind of tweak the driver a little bit better. Okay, the bottom left side, I click and it becomes the eraser, which is the opposite of pen. Bottom right hand side button is a hand tool, so I can move around, and I click this button for the brush again. Okay, so the sensitivity is very good and doesn't really requires any tweaking at all. Like to me, I'm totally fine with the stock settings. Okay, and then I also have my fill bucket beside the beside my okay, fill bucket is beside the pen tool, which is very handy for drawing cartoon. Always want to fill like this. Okay, and then of course the lowest 2 is undo and redo, so I can undo and redo like that. Okay, so and then the top 2 button is for increase and decrease brush size. Okay, the left side is outside, so it decrease, and the right side is increase, so I can increase and decrease the brush size without touching the icons on the menu. Anyway, so doing normal like casual art with this thing is definitely very fast and speedy. I find that it actually outperformed my Huon because the shortcuts is very handy with the touch panel right here, which you can't even find in the tablet that is double the price. Okay, so it's really good feature, and also there's like absolutely no delay whatsoever when you're trying to draw. So yeah, this the real drawing part I will have in other video, like really just drawing some art, directly drawing and not talking. But here I want to like just tell you, okay, the overall experience after playing with this for a week or so, I really do like it. Especially I can also use the old pen and then draw with the same kind of feel. But like if you have the old pen and you got used to it, you can always swap back to the old pen, which is a really nice feature. And if you have the small tablet, you have a spare pen, which is very good, instead of having to like always have to change the pen because you just changed the tablet. Okay, so this tablet, the VEIKK A50, okay, this is my little first review of it, and I will be doing more videos with this tablet for sure to demonstrate the drawing. But actually, you know what, this is not a drawing review, it's a tablet review. So I'm telling you that out of my personal experience, this is definitely worth your time taking a look at this. And especially the size, it's very friendly for desks that is not so big because it doesn't go so wide. Okay, this one is like wide, but it's not deep, so it's great for this kind of setup where I need some space. For the Huon and things is a little bit tiny bigger and consumes the space more. Okay, so there goes the this tablet, and you can see the size difference between this 6-inch. Okay, so just like that. Okay. Okay, so that's it for this review, and hope you like it. Check out the links below to get yours. And if you want to ask me like, oh, out of so many tablets, how many star or what's your rating about this thing, I will say so far this is my second favorite one. Okay, the first favorite one is the small one. Because I use it every day. Okay, it's so small that I don't need to spare any like huge amount of space on my desk to have. But this one, really speedy when I'm doing art, so I like that. I don't need the keyboard around that. Just the thing is enough for my shortcuts. I really like that. Also, the new pen feels great in hand compared to the old one. New design. Okay, really like that little curve right there. Okay, so that's it for today, and hope you like the review. Check out the link below to get yours. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.